I believe that basic income would be the crowning achievement of capitalism. It would give everyone the freedom to start a new company, move to a different job, move to a different city. It will make capitalism much more dynamic. I mean, if you think about it, just the incredible amount of talent we are wasting right now in two ways. So, still, around the developed world, millions of people are withering away in poverty. That's just a very bad use of resources. And I think one of the biggest taboos here is that about a third of the workforce, according to recent polls, is now stuck in a job that they think is completely meaningless.
Our economy has stopped producing quality jobs with benefits for years and years, where 94% of the new jobs that are getting created are temp, gig, or contractor jobs that often don't have secure benefits. And so if that's what you're producing in your economy, then people rightfully feel like their future is often quite bleak.
I think you call them bullshit jobs.
Well,
Am I quoting you correctly?
Well, they're basically just sending emails to other people all day, or writing reports no one reads, or inventing financial products that only destroy value, trying to get people click on ads all the time. I mean, that's basically what a big part of the economy is right now. I think what we underestimated is that capitalism has a quite extraordinary ability to come up with new bullshit jobs, right? This can go on for a very long time, and that's really something that people didn't predict in the 60s. They thought, if the robots are going to take all those jobs, which they did, then we'll just start on living the good life, and boredom will be the great challenge of the future. But they never thought that capitalism would be so adaptive. I mean, now it's 30% or 40%. Could be 60% in the future. Could be 100%. I mean, it's theoretically possible that we'll live in a society where everyone is just pretending to work while we're all in reality browsing Facebook. I mean, many workplaces are already like that, right?
Intangible asset.
And so in a way, we have to transform what we think of as tangible value. So if you make another human being stronger and healthier, that's
good.
Yeah, immensely valuable.
Yeah.
It's just right now our economic statistics don't value that appropriately. So my proposal of freedom dividend would be $1,000 a month in the hands of every American adult starting at age 18 until the day you die. $12,000 a year.
Richard Nixon, of all people, almost implemented a basic income at the beginning of the 70s.
In fact, it was very popular. I recall something like 90% of the population were in favour.
If you imagine what $12,000 a year would mean in a town of, let's call it 100,000 adults, you're talking about another $12 million like a month that's coming through that town. And so that doesn't just help the individuals, that supercharges the local businesses, it supercharges the local nonprofits, it supercharges the volunteer organizations. And so when you say what do the jobs of the future look like, it could be that 20 years from now, it's very normal to work in a job that just helps make other people stronger, healthier, mentally healthier, helps clean our environment. Things that right now there's no market demand for, there could actually be massive opportunities in. The problem right now is that, again, we're following capital efficiency, and it says these things are worth zero. So the big change we have to make is if we change the measurements and say these things are actually worth like a lot, then that's
and those are good jobs to have.
Right. It's just right now those are not good jobs to have because
there's no money.
Yeah, they pay shitty and
I mean, it's obviously clear to so many people that we can't go on like this. So yeah, I always say that I'm not an optimist or a pessimist. I'm a possibilist. I believe that things can be different. But if we want it to be different, we got to get up and do something.